Since Repair Clinic encourages you to perform this repair safely, a warning icon will appear when you should use caution.
Whether your repair is simple or complex, you'll be more successful if you break the procedure down into steps, making it more manageable. I'll take you through this part replacement repair one step at a time. To replace the green rod and spring assembly in your GE washer, these are the tools you'll need. Before you begin the procedure, shut off the water supply. Unplug the power to the appliance. Remove the drain line from the wall. Remove the hot and cold water supply lines from the inlet valves. Unthread the 2 screws on the panel. Any missing screws can be ordered through the links in the description below. Pull the panel out from the bottom and slide it to the right to free it from the backsplash. Slide the backsplash back and tilt forward. Note the orientation of the wires and use the needle nose pliers to remove them from the capacitor. You can release electricity in the capacitor by placing a screwdriver over the 2 terminals. Be careful not to let your hands come in contact with the shaft of the screwdriver. Carefully slide the capacitor to the left. Noting the orientation, unplug all the harnesses on the circuit board except for the switch harness. Remove the hose. Depress the tab on the data port and push down to remove it. Unthread the ground screw to the main harness. Now remove the 2 1/4-inch screws. Insert the putty knife approximately 8.5 inches from the edge on both sides and press in firmly to release the spring clips from the panel. Lift off the top panel and remove the wire harness retainer. The following steps on removing the rod and spring assembly can be applied to both the left and right suspension rods. Use the pliers to grab the suspension rod and lift. Then push the ball joint down. Spin it 180 degrees and drop the rod through the ball joint. You can hang the rod on the side of the tub. Lift, then drop the rod until you can remove it from the socket on the tub. To install the new rod and spring assembly, lift the tub and guide the rod in through the tub socket. Let the rod hang on the frame. Lift the rod through the ball joint, then spin the ball joint 180 degrees. Then seat the rod in the ball joint. Set the top back on the washer and attach the harness retainer. Align and firmly press down on the front of the top to secure it in place. Rethread the 2 1/4-inch screws. Rethread the ground screw to secure the ground wire to the top of the panel. Push the hose over the sensor. Now plug in all the harnesses into their designated spots on the control board. Insert the data port. Plug the wires back into the capacitor. Slide the capacitor back into its groove. Tilt the backsplash upright and insert the tabs into the slots. Push forward to lock it in place. Insert the panel tabs into the slots on the backsplash, then slide it left to secure it. Rethread the 2 screws. Insert the drain hose back into the wall drain. Reattach the hot and cold water supply lines. Turn on the water supply. Plug in the power. And your washer should be ready for use.